Just Stel, how are you?
All right, mate. It's almost midday, so I'm almost awake.
I do apologise for my pronunciations, and because we were getting information as I was preparing the show, a lot of it was coming in, and things were kind of chopping and changing left, right, and centre. But the news is that Huang could be joining the club.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Apparently, he'll be brought in on loan. Like you said, mate, he's quite a versatile player. I've been reading some stats on him and some details, and I think for the South Korean team, he plays in a two up front, but he's versatile enough to play one up top on his own. He can play out wide, so that versatility will be quite good. And bringing him on loan wouldn't be a bad thing because we can see what he's like, and if he ends up being good enough, we'll take him permanently. And I don't know how old you said he is. I think he's 24, 25 years of
24,
age.
yeah.
Yeah, and he went out on loan to Red Bull Salzburg in 126 appearances, scored 45 goals and 29 assists. All right, people are going to say, well, the Austrian league is nothing like the Premier League, and I get that, but you got to do it where you got to shine somewhere. He had a couple of loan spells to German clubs and didn't do so well, but he sounds interesting. We were always told we've been told for quite some time that David Moyes has got a list of players that none of us have would have heard of yet, and it looks like he's one of them. I think it's a much more likely proposal than Edouard. I think Edouard's got his sights set on, like, you keep reading that he wants to go to Spurs or Arsenal, and he doesn't want to come to lowly West Ham. And if that's his attitude from now, I'd rather not have him, especially with what Celtic want for him. Some people are saying 35 million, some people are saying like 20, 25 million will do it. But if a player doesn't want to come, then why even pursue him?
I think the problem with Celtic's valuation is the fact that now they're struggling. They've got a player who's got 18 months left in his contract. He doesn't want to sign a new contract, and Celtic have got a history of selling on for profit, so they'll always take the profit over losing a player, and they always will do it. It's not like they're very different in terms of the way they run their club, in terms of how West Ham run their club, and reasonably similar to Tottenham's style of how they bring in players and sell on for profits. They will, and I mean, there's a strong chat now about how they'll accept up to £20 million for him. So it'll be interesting. It's whether or not he is interested in coming to the club. Though still, I don't see any of the clubs in that area looking to bring. It'll be an interesting
Um,
one, but I think a lot of positive stuff about Huang coming in, and I
yeah,
did mention there about his commercial revenue the club would get for bringing him in as well.
it's a no-brainer, isn't it? We've already
Yeah,
got some people, I think, from Asia on in the chat today, and I
yeah, we
think
do.
it is a no-brainer. I mean, in 6 months, the board will probably sell more shirts on Huang Hee-chan in 6 months than they probably would do in the whole of Lingard's career at West Ham. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,